Hey Exploration Nation, I am back at the location of the old ghost town, and today I have a special guest with me. John Spike Explorers has joined me for today's exploration, and we're going to have some great content for you coming from here. I've been down here twice already, and when this video is posted, the other videos may or may not be out yet, but I can promise you, you're going to enjoy it. All of this may or may not end up in the same video, and it's not going to be in the same video. I can about tell you that now. There's too much back here. So in the upcoming weeks, we are going to be releasing each of these locations. How many parts? I don't know. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do so, and hit the like button and share with your friends, and I would certainly appreciate it. Also check out John Spike Explorers. He has a great channel, lots of great content. His daughter joins him from time to time, and they go to some awesome locations. And he does urban exploration as well, but he also does paranormal investigations, and there are also other things. So sometimes you'll find family vlogs of family time together and so on. So I'm sure you will enjoy it. So the link will be in the description below, and if I can figure out how to do it, I'll stick it up here somewhere. If I can't figure it out, down there exclusively, okay? I think I know how to put it up there. Yeah. But he has a great channel. Do check him out and subscribe to his channel if you would please, and I would certainly do appreciate it. So without further ado, I think we're going to take a hike down the road, and we're going to be hiking for a while, so I'm not going to be filming very much of the hike on the way down there. So I will see you with John when we get there. Okay, before we go to the abandoned houses, we're going to check out the little church right here. Now, I've already done a video on it, and as of the recording of this video, we haven't released it yet, but John's with me. He wanted to see it. This church has no electricity, none of the amenities, and actually has lampstands on the walls in here. So let's go take a look. Now, this is the church that was relocated and built in 1975 from down the road. And it was originally down the road where the old town was in the 1800s.
So this is not the original church?
No, this one was built in 75. One of the builders was the pastor who would serve as pastor until he passed away, and he served here for a long time, and another man, and there's probably a couple of others. There's a marker outside that tells that. It was originally somewhere down the road. That's where it started, late 1800s, same name. As you can see, no electricity. These are the lampstands right here. And when they have their homecoming every year, they actually put all lamps up here.
Oh, okay.
All down through here.
This is so pretty. We got the hymn books. Wow, this is pretty awesome.
For church, you cannot beat the atmosphere here.
I've always wanted to do a church, but wow, this is just kind of like, amazing. It reminds me of the old church I used to go to. This is the view on wide angle, standing at the podium where the preacher stands and brings the message. Or when they have church here, But so this is pretty amazing how church is today, that this is what church could look like in the next 20 years. It could just be nobody sitting out there. Because everybody's turning away from, God and doing everything else besides what they should be doing.
You're right. You're right. Church is closing their doors every day. And I think there's a battery operated air freshener back there. I've been hearing a noise since we came in here and think, what in the world? Yeah, that's what that noise is. That thing's set to go off about every 2 or 3 seconds.
Oh, the space heater?
No, it's the air freshener.
Oh, the air freshener.
And I was wondering what in the world is that noise back here, and I thought,
Funny thing, we kept hearing this little noise, and we didn't know what it was, and it's this right here. Up there is an air freshener, right there, and it keeps spitting out like every probably couple minutes or 5 minutes or something.
Oh, it's every few seconds. That's what I couldn't figure what in the world it was,
Yeah.
unless it just went off 2 or 3
just right
times
here,
at
yeah.
once.
Oh, yeah. So evidently they come in here and at least maintain it, because it's trash right there. So, yeah.
Yeah, and since they have services,
Space heater's good on too. Actually, it feels pretty good on my hands.
yeah, it felt pretty good because, guys, they kind of missed the weather forecast today. It was supposed to be in the low to mid 50s. It's nowhere near that.
Yeah,
It's more like
40s.
it's in the 40s. It's more like about
48.
47 degrees.
Yeah.
I looked on my phone and it's 47.
Yeah.
So 53 to 55, right?
Yeah, right. This right here just kind of, it takes me back to just, you can just use your imagination of, all the little elderly people, that's my seat.
Yeah, and these are handmade.
Oh, wow. It's like, that's my seat, you're in my seat. In this, you got your seat there. Pretty amazing.
There's another handmade one. There's a couple over here that are made by
This quality
people
is.
here. Yeah, this one definitely is. That one is, yes. And that one next to it over there is as well. There's one with a squirrel on it. That's
there's
handmade.
the fire code.
But there's quite a few of them in here that were handmade by people. Here's the squirrel, and he's wandered up here to the choir loft.
Oh. It's fitting. The squirrel in the woods.
Yep.
Yeah, so it fits.
It is that. And I'd just be interested to know how old some of these are.
I know, right?
And not at the risk of being morbid if the people that made them are even still living.
I know. I would say this one probably not, because it's probably really old.
I think so.
It looks really old. Yeah. I don't think. Is that not easy? There you go.
And then you see the memorial plaques on the table where the Bible is over there. There's one man apparently, and I did not know this, that made a lot of this stuff. All of the tables out in the fellowship hall, he made. Those plaques are out there. He made a lot of this. And this right here, look at his craftsmanship.
Wow.
This is like something you'd buy at a church supply house right there.
It is.
Easily.
Yeah. Made better than that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is very solid. This is solid wood, no particle board. All wood.
That's how they do now. It's part of the wood.
Yeah, I had a furniture salesman, had been in business for years, so that all furniture now is pretty much D-grade furniture.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah. We'll pass on that one. Now this one is.
Yes, that's handmade.
That definitely is.
And that one there has a year or two on it too.
Oh, look. That thing made that noise again.
Yes.
Rabbits is in there. See him?
Yes. That's cool. Now the church this building was built in 1975 by, as I said before, a minister who was the pastor, and he served until let's see, in 1987. It says. I couldn't think of the date. I knew he was here a long time, and another man and some friends and relatives helped build the church here. And according to the marker, the church was not reconstituted at this time. It was originally located down the road, and it dates back to the 1800s, late 1800s, I think. 1888 seems to come to mind. Don't know if that's exactly correct or not. But now, an interesting thing about this water fountain. Now, you may ask, with no power, how does a water fountain work? There is no water service out here from the county or anything. There is not. Now, this is normally, well, it's not even that. It's more interesting than that. And you can see the water is still flowing some. It's usually like a regular water fountain coming out here. What it is, as was explained to me by the pastor that I mentioned, it is a pumping system that was designed by the Romans, and it is pulling from a source across the road over there. Can't really see the road from here, but over there, across the road and somewhere down the hill is the stream where this comes from. It does not use any electricity because obviously the Roman Empire did not have electricity. And so it operates, I guess, on the power of the stream running, and it works very well. And they could probably have it cut back because of the it's cold. It's usually turned off. But last time I was here, it was running continuously, and has some good water too, straight out of the stream down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great water. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little right there. So the pump is still operating. They just have it cut back, maybe. I don't know. But the pressure is normally just as good as a water cooler you would find in a building in town somewhere.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is really an old cemetery. Really kind of creepy how the mounds is like that.
Yeah, those are graves of people. They're not marked. You probably have to look into church records to even find out who's buried here.
Yeah.
Because some of these are just rocks, as you can see, not marked.
Unmarked.
Now, this wasn't here when I was here last time, 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And frankly, I don't know why this is sitting outside. This looks like it's got some years on it.
Yeah. So they only have churches here on the 5th Sunday. Right.
Well, it's a 3rd and 5th.
Oh yeah, the 3rd.
Yeah,
Okay,
see, it says 3rd, 5th Sunday.
I don't know why that's sitting out here.
It's either not as old as I think,
Maybe,
or somebody's restored it with these star heads in it.
yeah.
But you can see
It's old.
right
You
there.
can tell by that. You can tell by that.
Yeah, I think it's
Got some-
old.
You know, that says Baptist, but you really can't make it out.
Yes. Which must mean, since the church name is not on there, that part of it's gone.
Yeah.
Has to be missing. Okay, folks, we're going to head on down to where the houses are, and I'm going to go ahead and do the outro here because, as Johnny said in his, this is going to be a separate video. There's just going to be too much to put all in one video, so we're going ahead and close this one out. Watch for the other videos about this area, and again, check out John Spike Explorers. Link will be in the description below. There, if I can figure it out. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, but I think I've got it. I think I can do that. So one of the other places, go check him out. Lots of great content. And also his version of this same location, which will be somewhat different from mine. So be sure and like and subscribe, and I do appreciate it. So with that, we will see you in the next video. That's a problem in this kind of weather.
Yeah.
Came from outside or inside to outside, and it's just now fogged up. Okay, now let's try that again. I can see myself now. That was foggy. It looked like a day up in the Smokies there for a minute.